Good morning. I hope you guys had a great and beautiful weekend. We did here. I'm out here to work a little bit on putting some pine needles and stuff around some of my flowers and plants that I put in. And I get these out of my yard and use them for free mulch. I'm gonna put some around these daylilies here, and then maybe some down here around my daisies. I've also got the clematis my mom gave me yesterday, and I've got to figure out where to put it. I use pine needles a lot because they're free. All right, that looks good. Headed on to the next one. All right, I'm not going into a creepy basement for no reason. I'm still searching around for a trellis for my clematis, trying to get ideas. Somebody I know has these old wagon wheels, so I'm gonna try to do something with them. Sneak them out of here before they see me. Well, I'm back and I've hired a gardener to help me install this trellis. What do you think? I need to be able to get my mower around it. This is its final resting spot. And I'm fixing to dig a hole. All right, we're gonna cut some plastic so we don't have weeds going on the back side of it. All right, I got it done. I think it looks good. All right, I'm back from dinner. Let's go see what the guys are doing. They never came in. I gotta go to the chicken coop. I know there's a pile of eggs down there. We got a pile of eggs. Just what I suspected was in here. How are y'all doing? Oh, there, Betty. Miss Queenie, are you gonna have a clutch of babies this year? How are you ladies doing? I think I'm done out here. Could walk, but I guess I'll ride with you. Oh, look what I almost forgot. I gotta get my eggs. Gosh. It is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day. Temperature has been in the mid-70s. Zero humidity. Just lovely. Good morning. It is another beautiful day here in East Tennessee. So I've got a couple things on my list I got to do today. My husband and Seth tilled the garden last night, so I need to go in between the plants and get some of the stuff they couldn't get. Also, another thing, my hummingbird vine has come up, and it's got different names: cypress vine, hummingbird vine, there's even other ones. But I've noticed it right here. So y'all can see it. It's got a very interesting seedling, but this is the actual vine right there. That's its true leaves, and it'll come up, and it's all the way down through here. So I think maybe this evening me and my husband are going to go get some hog panels and some stakes, and we're going to have it go across here. Now I planted some on this side and I don't see it yet, so I may plant some more seeds. And well, I have one, actually. I was gonna kind of meet them up in the middle. I'm not sure what those are, because I've thrown a bunch of different variety of seeds in this bed right here. Just a whole gamut of stuff. And I'll take you guys in the greenhouse and show you a few of my succulent blooms because they're so pretty before we head down to the garden. This is an Echeveria agavoides red tip. And it has a just phenomenal bloom. You can see the mother plant right there. And this is an Echeveria blueprints. And this is her bloom. Now she has a baby offshoot in here. So I'm gonna work on transplanting that so I can have another plant of her. And it's very easy to do. I'll show you all how it's done. Let's do this before it gets too hot. Good afternoon. So, I'm inside because it's really hot outside right now. I'm awaiting some of my other chores outside that I want to do whenever it cools off just a bit because I need to go to the garden and do some weeding. I could not finish it earlier. It was just pretty hot. So, I decided to go through some stuff in my basement, and I have some bags of cherry tomatoes that I am going to make some tomato powder out of. But I want to take the seeds out of it this time. So, since I'm doing cherry tomatoes, I have noticed they have smaller seeds, so some of the seeds are kind of coming out of the food mill. So in order to remove those seeds, because I like the taste better without the seeds, it's just not quite as a bitter taste to me. I'm going to run them through this as well, just to straighten all that out. Now, I did use beefsteaks and some of my canning tomatoes on my last run, and I didn't have any seeds in it using this. Of course, they were bigger tomatoes and they had bigger seeds, so that was not an issue. So this is the first time I've noticed seeds coming through, but some of these were just little tiny cherry tomatoes. Now I have froze all these and just put them in a pot on simmer. A lot of the seeds remained on the inside, as you can see, all the skins and stuff separated. I find this a very easy way of separating the skins and seeds, and several reasons. One is when it comes harvest time for the tomatoes, I just have so many all at once, so I end up freezing a lot of them because I have other things that I'm working on too. I may have beans, I may have squash, different things that I'm trying to, get harvested and put away, corn, things like that. So I know that tomatoes, if I can't get to them all at once, they're easy to freeze real quick, and then whenever you bring them back out, they're super easy to work with. So depending on what I have going on during the harvest time, I may end up freezing a whole bunch because taking them out of the freezer and putting them in a pot is super easy. And this method's easy, and then I can can a whole bunch at once. I got a new canner this year. My husband got me for Christmas. It's one of the 921s. So it does a lot of jars at once, so I'm real excited about using that. And I can do a bulk amount at once. Just gonna get all the remaining seeds out of there. I've decided it's going to be tomato soup out of this one. I used the rest of my cherry tomatoes that I had in the freezer. I didn't want them to go to waste, especially right now with the way things are. I want to save every bit of food that I can. All right, I'm headed down to the garden. Hopefully it's cooled off enough for me to go down there and weed the garden. All right, I'm going to show you guys what came up. So my squash has come up, my beans have come up, and my corn is coming up. And actually it's been up for a couple days. So I decided on tomato soup. I've got 4 jars of it, and the recipe is in the ball canning book, and I actually tried it before I canned it, and it tastes pretty good. Don't you like my socks? Well, I'm back from the store again. I had to buy another water hose. Okay, so I tried that flat hose again. It's a no-go. I'm not buying those anymore. They are terribly weak. I do not suggest them. I didn't even I was even super careful with it, and it busted again this morning, so. I'm trying a different one. This one is supposed to be flexible, no kink. We'll see if it works.